doesn't say you're live when I go to like find you for hosting.
Refresh it. Just posted on my channel.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
What's that from?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Any?
Frozen one.
No! I knew it was from something sad.
I love that you just like, yeah, it's something sad. I don't know what, but it's something sad. But it's Frozen.
Hey, that's sibling rejection and Annie is parent rejection.
True.
Oh my God.
Why are my eyes having an eyeball stroke? This is not fun on my part.
Called eye seizure,
Okay.
epilepsy.
I mean, I'm trying so hard right now not to shake my eyes. It's really bad. Alright, were you able to host it? Or...
My computer's going real slow.
I forgot to move.
Trying to load all the stuff that I have up.
Oh my god, I look like Minx right now.
Pies.
Look, when I go like that, I really look like Minx.
Oh my God.
As the
CHIP.
chat just starts to...
Sure, you are, I believe.
As the chat starts to...
Just got your notice that you're live.
Oh, chat, it's you that I stream for on Friday.
Oh, not we.
Yeah, that we stream for on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern
Standard Time.
Because we like to interact with you and tell us all about ourselves.
I think that was a great intro.
Yeah, very good. Thank you for yeah. So while I wait for people to join, I'm just gonna give it like a couple more minutes because you said you just got the notification I went live, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes so that people can join.
Are you gonna send it to the Shack Discord?
I did.
You did?
I did. I send every single one through the Shack Discord, but I don't think anybody looks at it. Is that sad? Quite a bit. It's okay. You could say that it's sad. It's a little sad.
You did say the Shack is kind of dead, so like.
I'm trying to rebuild it. Don't bully me. Should I send it to another? I'm gonna send it to another Discord server.
The McCult server too.
Oh, I can do that?
Yeah, there's a self-promotion section if you want to put it in there.
I'll put it in there.
Put it in announcements too, actually.
Oh yeah, can I put it in announcements? No, read only.
I don't think you could put it in announcements. I think I set that for me only.
You should announce in McCult that we're live.
The McCult server?
Yes. Do /twitch.tv/chippies. Promote me.
It's the HTTP
Just do Twitch.
colon.
Just do twitch.tv/chippies.
No, but sometimes it doesn't like put the thingy in the thingy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, https colon / that's a colon, right?
No, it's either a colon or a semicolon.
It's a colon, I think.
Yeah, there we go. Let's party in Medbay.
Let's party in Medbay. I love Karen. I miss her in my chat. Karen, Kimmy, and Cross I miss in my chat.
Oh yeah, Crossy was funny.
Crossy oh my god.
I miss
Love
being in chat too
Crossy
there.
Crossy writes. I know Lovey likes to pick on him a little bit, but I love Cross. I love all my little beanie babies.
Watch, like, all of them have been, like, 30-year-old men.
No. I've seen most of their faces, actually.
Dang.
I've seen a couple face reveals in my time.
You want to see, like, my notes overall from that Brokedale thing that we had to do?
Sure. I was gonna start, but...
Oh. We'll just look at all that.
I love that it's so, like boxed off and there's the arrows. Mine was just, like, straight lines of text.
Oh, mine was all over the place.
Alright, I'm gonna start it.
Ready.
Hold on, I'm waiting for stream to catch up with me. But, hello! Oh, wait. I forgot to do this. I do this every time.
You were so confident.
I do this every single time. Hello, and welcome to the BBC podcast, where there's bad bitches.
No snitches.
And it's all on our
It's all on our
Twitches. I have a stroke every time I do this, but it's fine. Today I went to do my makeup, my eyeliner, like I do every single stream, and I messed up. So I turned it into Minx's eyeliner. So I look like Minx today. And I kinda like that. I'm not even gonna lie.
And I'm Vic.
We both have cherry Coke. His is a 0, but we both have cherry Coke. Isn't that so cool?
It didn't.
Guys, in the words of Kaylin Corey and Weston Corey, first sip. If I can open it.
Ooh.
First sip, you ready?
I was waiting for some, like, ASMR. Just...
Out of focus camera for me. Okay.
We're not okay.
I'm not okay. I look so emo right now. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking the emo vibe.
I think that's how you should show up, just to every show.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a lot
Should
of
have
work.
met me in middle school. It was no work.
It's a lot of work to look like you don't put a lot of work into it. Especially for me who can't, like, leave an area without it being exact. Like, it cannot be different. It just irks me.
Love that.
So, guys, hold on, I have to open up the doc. So today we have something really cool and interesting and super cool for you guys.
2 words.
Really cool, super interesting, super
cool.
fun. We're gonna tell you guys a little bit about us. And we put together 15 questions about us so that you guys can learn more about us.
And you can play along in chat so we can get to know you.
Chat. You could play along in chat. You could tell us the answer to the questions for you.
So exciting.
Yeah! Alright.
Yeah.
We promise we're not narcissistic. That's not why we're doing this. Okay.
We're doing this to get to know everyone.
Everybody.
It's like the first meeting of group therapy.
You know, when we were first writing this out, I was like, they know our trauma, but they know nothing else about us. That's literally what I said. And he was like, you're right.
You don't know all of it. Wait until the future episodes of the podcast.
Oh my god. We're vibing, man. So, question number 1 is a very simple question. Some of these are really simple. Some of these have, like, explanations to them. Our first question is, what is our favorite colors? What's your favorite color?
I like red. It's a very romantic color, and anyone that knows me knows I am what we like to call a hopeless romantic.
Yeah. My favorite color, if you couldn't tell, is pink. Everything I own is pink.
I thought it was black.
Oh my god. Hashtag emo. No, kidding. Guys, I love emos.
We're gonna get canceled because we call them emos.
Guys, we listen to rock and alternative music.
Elbows, but hold the L.
Anyways, next question. What's your favorite food?
You wanna go first?
You don't want to go first, or you do want to go first?
You can go first.
Okay, for food, I don't really know. Probably like pizza bagels. I don't know why I really like pizza bagels. Or my Baba's homemade chicken noodle soup. Everyone give a hand for my Baba.
Yay, Baba.
Guys, it's Mother's Day this weekend. If you don't be nice to your moms, I will kick you.
And even if your mothers can't cook, just say you like their food.
Yeah. And then my favorite snacks are definitely, hands down, chocolate-covered pretzels.
Oh
I can eat a
that's
whole
so
bag in a
true.
day. I can eat an entire
He
bag.
has, in a whole class period.
I have. What's your favorite food, Vic?
So my favorite food, hands down, is a burrito. I mean, let me just show my love for burritos, the amount. There's this place that I always get my burritos from, and I love their establishment so much that I have a hoodie for them. You've probably caught me wearing it the first episode, possibly, of the podcast, called Bubba Coos Burritos. I don't know if it's not just in New Jersey, but I think it's just in New Jersey, so, like, go us! We win today! Snack, spicy, the between spicy Doritos, the purple package. Those.
I can't eat anything spicy. I would literally cry on the spot if I had something spicy. Someone in chat said their favorite color is red. You and Vic match.
Oh my god,
Dude, that was loud.
I love that.
Okay, and then
Gang.
what's your favorite soda? Every single time since we started the BBC podcast, I have brought with me a cherry Coke because that's practically
I also have my favorite drink with me.
That's all that I drink. That's all that I drink, other than cherry Capri Suns. Which I cry when the cherry Capri Sun box is
That's
empty.
true.
I have cried on FaceTime with Vic and our other friend, and our other friend took FaceTime photos of it and sent it to us.
That was a
great
fun
job
time.
in life. I'm having such a good job in life. Okay, Vic. Favorite soda, go.
So I also brought my favorite soda with me. It is Dr. Pepper.
God, he just has them on hand.
Oh my god, wait, dude, this reminds me. I was on Instagram, right? And I came across Dr. Pepper's Instagram page. They had, like, a gaming chair, like a Dr. Pepper gaming chair with a little mini fridge at the bottom in the making. And they were like, comment why you would want one. And I was like, because I want Dr. Pepper to sponsor my life. That and a gaming PC customized by Dr. Pepper.
Damn.
So, you know, we get some.
Chat, I
some
want to
stuff.
tell you something funny, but not really. Like, okay, it's just not. I'm having a stroke.
It's not traumatic. That's all you need to know.
It's just funny. So this was last year, I think, right? In our music class, we had to do like a thing about like a project about a specific item, and we had to like find the 4 P's for it, which is like.
Oh, that was
price-
sophomore year.
Was it? I thought it was junior year because didn't he have the?
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
gone.
He was sick. It's like price, product, promotion, and what was the other one? Placement?
Policeman?
Yeah, so we had to find all of that for a specific item. And I chose Cherry Coke, and he chose Dr. Pepper.
I wore a Dr. Pepper shirt the day.
I literally have Cherry Coke merch, like t-shirts. It's so sad how far my obsession goes. Okay, so
We both have unhealthy obsessions with a specific beverage.
yeah, it's really weird. If you could get sponsored by any brand, what would it be? This is such a good question to follow up. I'm so glad we put this here.
I think that's why we put it there.
I think that is. Personally, mine would either be Cherry Coke or probably Tostito chips, which the reason why Tostito chips is because, as you guys know, my username is Chippies. The chip is because, when I originally made my username, it was full on little warm Tostito chip. And then I was like, that's way too fucking long, and it doesn't make any sense. I just said it one time at my lunch table in freshman year. So I'm a Tostito chip. That is what I am. In case you're wondering what kind of chip I am, it's a Tostito. Also, they're really good, so. Vicks is Dr. Pepper.
That or Bubba I said this, I think I said this sophomore year too. I was like, I would get a Bubba tattoo on me, get a Bubba Tesla, or Dr. Pepper Tesla.
Bubba Tesla?
Bubba would customize a Tesla. And down in Bubba colors and merch.
That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie.
Like, I'd rather have a Dr. Pepper one personally.
What's your favorite family?
McDonald's.
What's your favorite family vacation?
Ooh.
Mine
I think I've been on like.
You want to go first?
Sure. I think I've been on one family vacation. And it was to Disney. Like the weekend before I started kindergarten. Where all that shit went down.
Baby Vic.
I don't know if I still have the picture, but there's a picture of like my whole family with like Goofy and I think Minnie Mouse. I was so happy to meet Goofy, and I had this whole signature book. I got every single character's signature except for Snow White, and I was so upset. Want to go to Disney just to get her signature, be like, I was here when I was 7, 6. It was in 2008. I don't know, maybe I was like, how old are you in kindergarten? 4?
I don't know. I was younger than everybody else.
2008 me wants your signature.
I've been to Disney World 2 times. One when I was
2.
6, and one when I was 12 for my sister's 6th birthday. Because me and my sister have a 6-year age gap. So my parents were like, oh yeah, we took the first kid for her 6th birthday. We're going to take the second kid for her 6th birthday to Disney World. But probably my favorite, like, family vacation moment is, I don't have, like, a specific one, but, like, pretty much every year we went to Aruba, which we went this year, actually. I think we
talked about that a little bit last episode.
Yeah, we didn't go last year or the year before, but we went a bunch of times prior, like, before then. And usually I go with my cousins, my aunt, my uncle, my mom, my sister. And one time I went with my dad, but that was before the whole divorce thing. But it's always like, it's like my favorite trip. Like every time that my mom's like, oh yeah, we're going to Aruba this year again. I'm like, hell yes. Hell yes. That's my favorite place to be. They don't call it the happiest place on earth for no reason. It is the happiest place on earth. Yeah, that's the Aruba motto.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's also Disney's.
I think it's the happiest island. Whatever, it's a happy place. It's my happy place, so.
Your happiest place on earth.
My happy place. Number 6, what are you majoring in college? Good question, I don't know.
I am majoring in psychology. I want to get my master's because that's what you need to be a therapist. Ooh, this reminds me, hold on, I have a really cool thing.
Okay. I'm doing something in music, but as for what music I'm doing, I just don't know.
This is gonna seem really geeky, but I have this skull that has all the parts of the, like, brain, all the parts of the skull, but the cool part is it's got the frontal bone, which is where the frontal lobe is, the parietal lobe, the temporal lobe, the occipital lobe.
Brain. I'm like a zombie. Brain.
Oh my god, my skull's so much bigger than this.
Okay. Oh, this one's a fun question. What did your parents think you were gonna be when you grew up? So, basically when I was little, when I was like really, really little, this is before I realized I had any form of singing ability, I used to be obsessed with flowers, like obsessed. I would literally go to the library just to take nonfiction science books out, like flower books out, just to read about flowers, and my parents thought I was gonna be a florist. And then I found out I was deathly not deathly, but like really badly allergic to flowers. And by really badly, I mean like I can't, my nose gets like really stuffy and my eyes blow up like balloons, and then sometimes
You got bad allergies.
Yeah, I get like, sometimes I'll get like styes, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a pimple in your eye. I've had that happen to me multiple times while in school, and it sucks.
Got that while pumping gas, because I would like, so much gas would get near my eye.
Yeah, the pollen would go in my eye and I would like rub it out, and then a sty would form. But there was one time it was literally on the eye. Like not in, but on. Like right near the iris, and they kept telling me that they were gonna have to possibly perform surgery on my eye if it didn't come out, which luckily it did, because I'm already blind as a bat, so surgery would not be good. What was yours, Vic?
So, interesting story. My parents thought I was gonna drop out of high school, pursue art, because when I was younger, I still don't believe my mom when she says this. She was like, you could draw a perfect circle, you could draw all these amazing things, and I was like, and like, look, like I don't see it. But like, my parents both thought I was gonna drop out of high school and pursue art.
Wow.
Live with them forever. Haha.
What's your favorite animal? Mine's a sloth. Where's my...
Mine is a raccoon.
Am I sloth?
I don't have any raccoon stuff, and I'm so upset. I need to get a raccoon stuffed animal.
I have two sloth stuffed animals. I have one that's mint colored. Its name is Minty, and then the other one doesn't have a name. I have yet to have named him. So that
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
No name.
No name. Chat, what should I name my second sloth?
I think you should name it Vic after me.
No.
I'd please get her to name it Vic.
That was a hard no. Okay. Vic, oh yeah, you said your favorite. Now you have me saying it like that. Raccoon.
Raccoon.
Vic says raccoon. Like, I can't say it.
How long does it take?
You spend too much time with him saying raccoon, and you start saying raccoon as well.
I worked over the summer. Like, I worked with someone. Like, we worked with specific people because like of COVID and stuff, and to work like 9 weeks with this person, and we would talk about raccoons all the time. I don't remember why, but then by the end of summer, she started saying raccoon, and she was like, "I don't remember how you used to say it." She got mad at me because I got her to start saying raccoon.
Oh my god. Okay. What's your favorite holiday? So, mine is Halloween because I like candy and I like to cosplay like normally. So dressing up for Halloween is something I really like to do. Last year I was Draculaura from Monster High, and I looked like a Minx. What's your favorite?
I'd have to say, again, this probably goes with the hopeless romantic. I just love the idea of like love and like romantic gestures. So like I feel like Valentine's Day is like my favorite.
Did you know
and my second favorite is the day after Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is Draculaura's birthday. I know a lot of facts about Monster High.
Maybe we should just spend a podcast episode watching Monster High.
Yes!
Oh,
yeah, I know that my sister's favorite holiday is Easter, which I was like, yeah, usually like the two answers you get when you ask people this question, I mean 3 answers, is usually like Christmas, Halloween, and Hanukkah. but like she's like Easter, and Vic said Valentine's Day. So sometimes you get
Even
different
though
answers.
my sister gets so heated when I say Valentine's Day, because she's like, it's not a real holiday, it's a Hallmark holiday to get money. Okay.
It is, but like so is Mother's Day and Father's Day and everything. But it's still nice to be appreciated.
Your birthday.
Yeah, your birthday's a fucking Hallmark holiday. Hello? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your birthday. Bitch, shut up. But does that matter? Everybody cares about my birthday. Hello? Look at me. Everyone would. Everyone should.
You think I got these tattoos because because it was my birthday? No.
You just got them to get them.
Make these jokes with my mom where like my birthday is our anniversary of the day me and her.
My mom says, whenever it's me or Olive's birthday, she says it's her birthday because she gave birth on that day. And I said, on my 24th birthday, we are celebrating together because it has officially been 24 years. Well, okay. So my mom was 24 when she had me. So
It's been 24 years since I was born.
No, so it's like her, like, I don't know how to explain, like, but like her golden anniversary of having a kid. I don't know how to explain.
She had you at 24.
She had me at 24, so it's like, wow, my kid's 24. At that age, I had a kid, so.
With that mindset, you might as well get Mother's Day. She won't even be a mom without you.
That's true. That's true. Mom, hit me up. Kidding. Do you collect anything? Yes. I have a lot of things that I collect. I'm going to list some of these, and that's because I don't feel like getting up to show you. But I have, as you've seen in previous episodes, I have a bucket like this big of fortune cookie fortunes that I get every time I eat Chinese food. I was going to bring the new one that I got, but I forgot it at my mom's house. I have snow globes from every time my dad has been on a work trip, which is actually a lot. You would think that's like, oh, like one or two. No, I have a shelf full. Then I also have a bunch of miraculous figurines. Leave me alone, I'm 4. I also have signed signatures of Ruby characters VAs. I have 4 of those. I collect other things, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear about them. Vic, go ahead. I know how long you were waiting to say something.
So, I have a bunch of Funko Pops. I would show every single one of them, but I feel like that could be a whole episode in itself, showing off our collections. I have 3 Lego sets. I have a Wall-E Lego set. I have an Iron Man Lego, Iron Man head, and I have Dubai.
I want to build with Legos so bad. I don't even know why.
We should do a Lego building stream.
I literally just want to buy Legos.
We should do a Lego stream.
Literally, how can I convince... Tomorrow I'm going to the mall. How can I convince them?
Just be like, give me Legos. I need a hobby.
Convince my dad to let me buy Legos.
I also collect duct tape for my duct tape ball.
That's cool.
I have 4 things of duct tape that's my friend Jordan got me for my birthday that I have to put on.
I also used to collect pins from Hot Topic when I was little. And by little, I mean in sophomore year of high school. But they kept falling off. And I stopped getting them because every time they would fall off on the bus. And the special needs kid in front of me kept picking them up. And I couldn't do anything about it because I can't take from... That's not right. I can't do that. So I just let him have them because he seemed to like them. But I stopped getting them because they kept falling off and then he kept taking them. But I also had Ruby pins, 4 of them. And I still have Ruby, Weiss, and Blake, their pins. But Yang's pin is engraved in my street. Basically what happened was it fell off of my book bag while getting onto the bus. and I couldn't find it for months. And then they redid the street pavement or whatever. And I went back to the bus stop, and it was the last day of school, and I looked down when I got off the bus, and I saw the pin. And I was like, it is in the street. Like,
I remember you
physically
telling me
stuck
that.
in there. I couldn't get it out because it was stuck in there. So it just lives there. My Yang pin just lives in the ground now. I can't even make this shit up. I literally have photos of it.
I remember you like telling like our group that. I was just like, that's
I was
so
so
funny.
upset. I was like, for a while I thought, okay, maybe the kid has it, right? Like, okay, he could have it. That's fine. Like, I probably feel better knowing that somebody else has it instead of it just being like randomly somewhere for no one to give a fuck
Is it still
about.
there?
I don't know. I haven't checked in a year, but last summer it was still there. I checked last summer and it was still there. So.
Next time I come to your house, we're gonna look.
Okay. I know where it is. We could totally do that.
Yes.
But yeah, I have a pin in my street. What's your favorite song at the moment / top 3? Okay. Do you want to go first?
Hold on, I gotta get my Spotify playlist.
Okay. So mine are When He Sees Me from Waitress. Your New Boyfriend by Wilbur Soot. And I Hear a Symphony by
That's
Cody
a good
Gray.
one.
But I also have this one song that I'm trying to get into that I'm just playing on repeat constantly. It's called Bottom Feeders. It's by Lovejoy, the same band that Wilbur's in. I found that shit. Leave me alone. I stalk him. Kidding.
Like how I use my phone flashlight as like the light source for me.
It makes your eyes look like they're like glowing, like She-Ra eyes. For the honor of Grayskull! And then your eyes just
RXD.
bright fucking blue.
That also could just be from the blue light of the computer.
Guys, Big Jet Plane is such a good song by Angus and Julia Stone. Best, like, literally, I don't even know how to explain my love for that song.
Wait, should I go now or?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so my favorite song that I've been listening to at the moment is called DNA by Leah Marie Johnson, because I rediscovered her after a year after like her whole like drug abuse situation. And like I remember that when that song came out, I was like, oh yeah, this is my jam, because it was just so good. And then now listening to it, I'm like, oh my god, I have these issues too. Another good one is Burr's New Clothes, but the live version by Panic at the Disco.
That's a good
And then what else? It's You by Ali Gatti or Gady. I don't know how to pronounce it per se, but one.
You know what's another good song
What?
that constantly gets stuck in my head? Test Me by Melanie Martinez.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, and Billie Eilish's new song, Your Power, stuck
I got
in
Billie
my
Eilish on the
head.
cover of Vogue. I've been like,
Billie
wow.
Eilish is so hot. I'd do anything.
We should get a
for her.
tattoo.
I'd literally drop on my hands and knees and do whatever the hell she asked. I would.
Is it weird to say that like I like her baggy clothing? Like I
do
vibe with that
too.
more.
I feel like it's just like I like that she's not afraid to do what she wants to do. And she's definitely all here for standing up.
Imagine if we can get Billie Eilish on the podcast. I think you'd have a stroke.
I would have a stroke. I would.
If Billie Eilish ever sees this podcast, message me personally, and we'll surprise Pip, and we'll make her have a stroke.
Baby Billie Eilish, please.
These are
DM
live on
me.
stream.
Baby Billie Eilish, I DM'd you on multiple different Instagram accounts. Please just respond to one of them.
She's not kidding. She has over 100 Instagram.
I have over 100 Instagram accounts, and I've DM'd her on at least 80 of them.
You know who I DM'd once?
Who?
Actually, twice. Joe Biden.
Should I DM Minx? Be like, hey, what's up? I love you.
Like, hey, you should come on our podcast.
Minx, I know you like podcasts. Join.
It's on like 3 different podcasts.
Join or die. Wasn't that a history thing? I don't know. I don't like history class. I literally tweeted in history class the other day, love Minecraft men, hate history class. I did it. I did. Okay. Number 12. Oh my god! This fits so well with what we were just talking about. If you could meet any celebrity in the world, who would it be?
Oh, that's hard for me though.
I have a
You do a top 3 or top 5?
top 5.
Okay.
These are in no particular order, but Billie Eilish, Minx, Wilbur, Aaron Zach. I can't choose my last one because I love so many of them. Can I do 6?
Sure.
Fuck. Can I do 7? 8? Can I do 10?
I'll do a top 10 for you, and I'll do a top 5.
George Not Found. Marina and the Diamonds. But that's just Marina Diamandis. Melanie Martinez. Lana Del Rey.
Not going past 10 for you.
I'm thinking. Nikki. How could I forget Nikki? God, Nikki.
But Minx!
I said Minx. Minx was.
Did?
Minx I did. Yes. Minx was 2.
Okay.
Alyssa Rain. I don't think any of you guys know who Alyssa Rain is, but I love her.
Are you the girl who does the bathwater on Twitch?
No. Alyssa Rain she's on TikTok and we're mutuals, so I love her. She's getting married. Well, she just got engaged, so I'm so proud of her. Oh, I love her so much. Hold on, I'll show you guys.
I feel like I could take Minx off my list because I practically know a version of a Minx already, aka you. Maybe I'll put Minx back on the list after that wink.
Why can I never find the people I am looking for?
I guess I'll update to a top 10 because that list. So I feel like I should do this based on people that I would really like to meet and then like go on the podcast with.
That's Alyssa Rain.
Oh, she's pretty.
I love her. She sings. She's so sweet. Love her. We're mutuals. Look.
Adorable.
You see that? We're mutuals.
Yeah, I love that.
I love her. She's amazing. Okay, continue your list. I'm so sorry. Like
So my my top person would probably be Olivia Rodrigo. Beautiful person, amazing singer. I bet she has a great personality. Similar age, like we could be friends or more than friends. After that. Number 2, probably Billie Eilish as well because dope person, similar age. I feel like I'd be too scared to ask Billie Eilish on a date because she could probably kill me.
Because I exist.
Chip would probably kill me. I feel like Gene and Kelly would be a person that I would want to meet too. I like his music, I like his vibes. Valkyrie. She seems like such a fun person to play games with. What number am I on? 4, I think?
I just thought of 3 more people!
No! No. So Valkyrie, Captain Puffy. Puffy I'd like to meet. She seems so cool and short, and I just want to feel tall. She gives off tall people vibes, but like...
She's 5'3", right?
5'2", I think.
5'2"?
5'2".
I don't know. I've seen 5'3" and 5'2" for her. I have no idea which one it is.
It's 5'2". Like, I would just love to like stand on the street with her, and then people, and like how like everyone thinks that she's tall, but like we all know in reality she's not. everyone's gonna think I'm like 7 feet tall, and I'm just 5'7". Brendan Urie would love to meet. Music. I know there was like a whole point of like controversy and like don't know if he's still canceled. I don't exactly know what's going on. No one's allowed to cancel me because I like his music. I would just like to pick his brain at a couple of things. Maybe he can help me with my mastering project that I still haven't finished.
I put a little reverb on it. That's all I did. Jordan texted me. She's like, "Can you put reverb on it?" I'm like, "Okay. What else?" That's it. That's all I have.
I'll talk about that mixing project that we had to do, the mastering project.
Oh! I did.
The presentation?
I did. I have. What is mastering?
It's due in a couple of hours.
Too bad.
Okay. I'll just name like 2 more. I would like to meet. Probably Minx is probably one. Who introduced me to Minx after we became like besties, and like can't stop watching her. I had like her notice on and everything.
Minx is so funny.
And Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast 100%. You know what? You get like a whole gang for just Mr. Beast.
I have 4 more on my list.
No!
I just named them, please!
You can't.
Wackety, Kaylin Corey, Weston Corey, and Christina V.
You sure you don't have like 8 more?
Probably we'll find it out later.
We'll just hear random names be shouted.
Barbara Dunkelman!
What is that?
She voices Yang Xiaolong.
Oh my god. The entire cast of Bob's Burgers.
I mean, you could say that. That works.
That's on my list. It's me in a year and it'll probably be somewhat different.
Mine would probably be the exact same, let's be completely honest.
Just like 80 more people.
Amy Carrero, AJ Michaela.
Amy Wong.
She-Ra voice actresses. She-Ra voice actresses. Sorry, I'm just... Dana Terrence. Yes. Okay. I'm done
Ali
now.
Wong.
I'm done now. I'm done for now. For now, I'm done. For now, I'm done.
Give it 10 seconds.
I'm done. I lied. Lizzie Olsen.
I knew it. 10 seconds. Not even.
Scarlett Johansson. Evan Peters. Tom Holland.
We just changed the stream title to Chip naming every celebrity on Earth.
I love people. Jack Manifold. Fundy. Rambo. Tubbo. I feel like Tommy and I would get into a fight. We would get into a fist fight, so I wouldn't do that.
Move on to the next question before you name like 80 more people.
I will, like halfway through the stream. Do you speak any language other than English?
You can go first because I don't.
I speak Russian. But
And then we tried to teach me Russian.
I can't read or write. I could just speak like a little bit and I understand. Because my baba and Dad are Russian. Hi!
Then Chip tried to teach me Russian because freshman year there was a lot of annoying people in our class. So we wanted to talk bad about them. So we just learned like little simple words. So that way we could, because it was like code for like stuff. So we would just say it and then start laughing. I think they caught on by the end of the year.
I don't know how to say anything in Portuguese. But welcome from Brazil. I really don't know anything in Portuguese. I only
Wait, I got this. Portuguese.
go into like Google Translate and write in like hi
Yeah.
in like Portuguese, and then we'll try to say it.
In fact, I used to take jujitsu, and I would get yelled at in Portuguese.
Oh.
The origin is from Brazil.
There was a girl in our class who would constantly cry. She had a crush on Vic, and I used to go to Vic.
Oh my god, no!
Unblock it, because she was constantly crying, and I would tell him that so that we could make fun of her.
So, okay. In Portuguese, Olá, bem-vindo ao stream. I hope I said that right, and I apologize if I didn't. That was hello, welcome to the stream.
I'm gonna Google what this says first before I say something, and then.
It should be like really offensive towards us.
No, cause hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try not to butcher this, so I'm so sorry if I do. O amo o Brasil. I tried my best.
That's what'd you say?
I love Brazil.
Oh.
That's what someone in chat told me to say.
Love that. Oh, that mine's a really sad heart. Hey.
Yay! I'm glad I did a good job. Okay, next question. If you could go back in time and change any one moment, what would you change?
Last year's relationship.
What years?
Sorry.
Made a screenshot. Oh! If you have Twitter, my Twitter is Chippy's Live. You should post it and then tag me in it so that I can screenshot too. Oh, and tag Vic in it too. Vic, drop your Twitter.
Ah, crap, what's my Twitter? Hold on, I will... See, this shows how much I use... And then also, you should use hashtag BBC Podcast.
Yes, use hashtag BBC Podcast when you...
My Twitter is vcapasso21. Thank you.
I can't wait to see it. So...
I'm so excited.
If I could go back and change one moment...
Do you have a top 20 moment?
Yeah, BBC Podcast. Just do hashtag BBC Podcast.
No,
No, I'm reading chat. No! It's hashtag BBC Podcast. That's the name of our podcast that we are on right now.
BBC Podcast.
Yeah, we make a dirty joke out of everything.
Oh, you can also join my Discord, so that way you get noticed when we're live and stuff.
Yes.
You can go to my Twitch channel. Also, you can follow there if you're interested. And there is a whole about section.
Drop it.
It's at McCult3000. There's little informations on Discords and stuff.
I feel like one thing that I would take back if I possibly could is telling my friend that I had a crush on her brother's best friend because she told him the next week, and then I dated that guy for 2.5 years, and that did not end out well. You know, this morning I made a very big realization that most of the people that I met in my life, like most of the big important people, I met because of one person. Basically, I met this girl in kindergarten, and I was close with her. We weren't like best friends, but we were friends. And we didn't talk after that because we were districted to 2 different elementary schools afterwards. And basically when I was in first grade, I didn't know anybody, and then when I moved to second grade, I moved from one town to the next, and there was this family who lived right next door, and I met them at the pool, and it turned out that they were the cousin of the girl that I met in kindergarten. So these are my family friends, still to this day, is that girl's cousins, and the guy that I dated was his best friend, like my family friend's best friend, and then Stalker Boy, that we all know about, was his other best friend. So, yeah.
Yay! I'm in the lobby.
I didn't break the guy's heart. He
It was
didn't
a
like.
mutual breaking.
He didn't like. He most likely didn't like me.
It's not confirmed, but
His mom liked me.
so. It's not confirmed, but it's most likely. If you know, you know.
What would you change?
Probably my first relationship. Not listening to our friend group. If your friend group says she's toxic, or he, or they, whatever pronouns, listen to your friend group. Want what's best for you, and they love you.
And your mom, because weirdly,
And your mom.
enough, your mom is always right. It's really weird. They always.
If
just
you don't want
know.
to say your mom is right,
They just know.
Mom's right.
It's really weird. Moms have like child intuition. They know everything. They just know everything. I don't know if
I
like.
feel like the one thing that I would give advice to moms is don't say because I've lived. You don't want to hear that.
Moms are like meatballs.
Hi. Hi. What are you doing?
Moms are like meatballs.
Okay. Yeah. Why? Would you like to explain that theory?
So moms really like to cook spaghetti, meatballs. Moms really like noodles, and meatballs are like balls shaped as meat, and they're clumps of meat, and they're angry when you do something wrong. And meatballs shaped incorrectly taste disgusting.
Are you sleeping with me, or are you just hanging out here?
And so moms are meatballs.
That's just okay. Take it from all of everybody. Moms are meatballs. I will be sending that to mom. Mother's
Clip
Day
it,
is
chat.
Mother's Day is this weekend. Moms are meatballs.
Your mom's some meatballs.
Moms are meatballs. Yeah, chat clip. Best podcast ever. Thank you. We stream.
Yay! We're on
stream
every Friday.
Every Friday. Every Friday.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Be sure to join the next one. That's Olive. Olive,
You can share it with your friends.
Are you sleeping with me, or are you just hanging out?
And every third week of the month, we have a guest on here.
Why?
So, you know,
Why? I'm asking
if you like our stuff, we always make sure our guests are as entertaining as us. So, like, you know,
Okay, whatever. My
join us.
I thought you said vaginas. I'm not even gonna lie. Why is he mad at you?
We would never say the hoo-ha word. I can't take myself seriously. You have to take our powers away.
Girl, I don't even know what to tell you. So, okay.
Put your hoo-ha here, you put your hoo-ha
Next.
there.
Stop saying hoo-ha. Next question. What is your favorite show? I'm gonna tell you this right now. The other day, my teacher asked a question to the class that was, what is your favorite cartoon character? And I freaked out because I didn't know how to answer the question because I like a lot of cartoons. All I watch is cartoons. Yeah, that. So if I were to make a list of my favorite shows, I would say
Like a top 3.
I can't do a top 3. Are you kidding? I have too many queer
Stick
coded
to
shows.
3. You were barely able to stick to like 20 celebs.
It's Miraculous Ladybug.
She's naming everything because we watch the same shows. Oh, I didn't watch. Edna. My favorites are Miraculous Ladybug, She-Ra, the 2018 reboot, The Owl House, Ruby. Ow, that hurt my finger. You know what was a good show? Jane the Virgin. Great show.
Petra.
WandaVision. What are other shows that I watched that I really got attached to? Thinking off the top
Attachment
of
or
my head,
unhealthy obsession?
either one works.
It's fair.
Oh, Ginny and Georgia. Fave. I watched it all. I watched all of it, all of season 1. I'm waiting for season 2. You is another good show.
I am a good show.
I'm literally gonna scroll through Netflix right now.
I feel like we could pull off a reality TV
we
show.
could. Hello?
That if we get this popular enough, maybe we'll get our own reality TV show.
Imagine we could be like the Hype
BBC
House on
show, BBC TV.
Netflix. The Hype House on Netflix is terrible. I literally can't believe they're making that a thing.
Wait, that's gonna be a thing?
Yeah. The Good Place. The Good Place is such a good show. Such a good show.
Hi, Olive.
Stranger Things is good. The Circle, I'm currently watching. Love. What are other shows that I've watched? I literally can't think off the top of my head. I'm
Let me
literally
just
gonna
start
get
naming some
so
shows.
bullied for this, but when I was little, me, my sister, and our family friend, we were obsessed with H2O to the point where we all pretended to be the mermaids. We pretended to be the mermaids, and we would swim around our pool like that. So I was Emma. Olive was
Mom.
Ricky. She was Ricky. And then our friend was Cleo.
Cleo was the one with the brunette hair that was really curly, right?
Cleo was the one, the brunette.
She was the pretty one, in my opinion.
My favorite was Emma. Oh, The Vampire Diaries and Legacies.
Monster High.
Monster High! I always forget about that. Ever After High.
That was yours.
Those go hand in hand because they're literally like same show, different fonts. Legend of Korra I started but never finished. The
Oh my god!
Avatar. Whew, so good. Psyche K, very good. Definitely recommend. I'm trying to get through season 2, except the only problem is on Netflix, it's all in Japanese for season 2, so that means I have to go back to my old ways of reading anime, and I can't do 2 things at once when I do that, so I actually have to sit
Want me
down
to start
and pay
naming
attention.
some shows?
Yeah, you can name shows over me if you want.
Bob's Burgers, 100%. Like, I have a tattoo for Bob's Burgers. The Simpsons, I got this tattoo with my sister. She got Lisa choking Bart. BoJack Horseman. It's an amazing show. It does cover some real topics, but Big Mouth. That is a good show. It's highly appropriate. It's so good. What else?
Toradora!
Also, Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra. Legend of Korra is so good. I'm currently watching it in my
halfway
English
watching it.
class.
I'm halfway through watching it. I'm not okay with this. That show is so good.
SpongeBob's also good. Family Guy is good, especially the compilations on YouTube. What else? American Dad is also good. I'm a fan of Seth MacFarlane cartoons.
I'm obsessed with cartoons.
Oh, Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm currently watching that. That is so good. I love reality TV shows so much. Unpopular opinion, but I love them. I know there's a high chance that they're fake, but I love the drama. The drama is
The only
It's
thing
top
about
tier.
reality TV shows is most of the girls are annoying.
on some of my heart-to-heart favorite songs like Melissa Gorga, On Display, and Rockstar. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Everything Sucks was a great show, and I'm so sad that they only made one season. But I get why.
There's a web series on YouTube called Carmilla that I have been trying to get Chip to watch for a couple years now.
I don't remember it being a couple years.
Then there's a Carmilla movie. I don't know if anybody has a cream puff out there. I want to get a cream puff tattoo. Like.
Oh my.
Darn.
My babysitter's a vampire.
Yes! And I'm so sad it got canceled.
I wanted to be Erica so bad.
I wanted to date Erica so bad. Or Sarah. I wanted to be Ethan because he got to date Sarah.
Ethan's so cute. Ethan's so cute.
Okay, so who would you rather be, like, out of him and Benny?
Oh.
Guy who can, like, see what's happening? Or basically a wizard?
What was their friend, the blonde one?
Rory?
Yeah, Rory. Oh my god, he was so funny. I loved him.
I felt like I could have been Rory.
Rory was... Oh my god, I just remember that one, like, how he would prank people by running by them really fast and they couldn't, like, catch him on, like, any kind of film because he was a vampire. So he would prank people and no one would know who it was. And it went on for, like, a while.
You'd think that they would see the clothing, you know?
Yeah, but he changes his clothes every day like normal people do.
I know, but, like, you think you'd see, like, floating clothes if you can't... Okay, so you can't see a vampire in, like, a film or something, right? Like a photo, but the clothes aren't the vampire, it's the person. Like, you think you'd just see floating clothes, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he ran past them really fast, because didn't he have, like, really... Didn't vampires have, like, super speed, too?
Yeah, but, like, think about it. You can't... Like, even the prom episode of My Babysitter's a Vampire. Also, that's probably one of my favorite episodes, the prom episode. Like, I can't remember if it's the end of season 1.
It used to scare me as a kid, but it was the doll one, when the doll came to life.
I
literally, like, I remember being absolutely fucking traumatized from that episode as a kid, but it's really good. Like, just rewatching it now, I realize how good that show actually is.
Ending did not do the show justice.
Yeah.
I'm still so upset about the ending.
To be honest, yeah.
It's such a good show, and it needs justice. If they could reboot it, I would sign up for that. I would pay as much money as I could for it.
I would too, honestly. Oh! Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yes.
Wizards of Waverly Place defined me as a kid. I wanted to be Alex Russo so bad. I used to tell everyone I was a wizard.
I wanted to be Mason so I could date Alex Russo. You know what? This makes a lot more sense on why I am the way I am.
What?
This makes so much sense now.
Adventure Time? That one's a good one.
Loved
Marceline. Oh my god, love Marceline. PB, I am PB. I am.
Flapjack?
That one was a good one, but it wasn't like
Adventures of Flapjack. Oh my god, I enjoyed it. They lived in a whale!
Total drama!
Yes!
Gwen! I love Gwen and Courtney. I ship them. I know that's like...
Courtney.
Some people are like, why? And I'm like, yes. Yes! You have to be blind to not see the chemistry in that last season where they were together. You have to be blind to not see it. It is very out there. What's other shows that I used to watch as a kid?
Like Victorious.
Good Luck Charlie.
But
Good Luck Charlie.
yeah, that was a good one.
I loved it because at
It took me so many years to realize that Bridget Medler was both Teddy and Juliet.
Yes. Yes, same actually.
Oh my god, I remember when she was first introduced into the show and I was like,
Shake it off.
you shake it up?
Shake it up. Shake it up. I'm mixing it up with the Taylor Swift song. Shake it up. Rocky was one of the reasons that I was so excited to find out that my middle name was Raquel.
I had a crush on Rocky. Okay, Zendaya.
Zendaya's hot, I do not blame you.
You had a crush on Zendaya before her glow up. Zendaya, I think in your 20s, your early 20s, but like, I'm 18 now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Phineas and Ferb was such a good show.
Oh my god. Whenever it's my mom's birthday, she makes us sing the mom birthday song. Sister's Candace, and then I am Phineas and Ferb backup vocals.
You know what's a good show also? Okay, these are also good shows. These are on Disney XD. Gravity Falls and
Yes.
Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
I never got to fully watch Star vs. the Forces of Evil
The
because like I was just like
was terrible. I will tell you, for years of watching Star and then getting that kind of ending, I was so disappointed. But I can't rewatch Star because every time I think about, like, every time I really think into it, I just remember how much I used to think I was Star and my ex was Marco because he literally wore nothing but a red sweatshirt for his entire life. Literally, that's all he owned in his closet. It was literally like that one scene in Star vs. Force of Evil where Marco opens his closet and starts going through his clothes. He's like, what should I wear today? And he's wearing like, and it's all just red sweatshirts. That's what my ex's closet looked like. I'm not even fucking kidding. I've been in there. It's just red sweatshirts. So.
I love hoodies.
They're not even hoodies. They're zip-ups. They're red zip-ups. Yeah.
I can't do zip ups.
Yeah, they're red zip-ups. All red zip-ups. I don't know how. I don't know why. Just red zip-ups. That's all.
I have almost 13 hoodies. None of them are zip ups.
I like zip-ups.
I love hoodies.
I like zip-ups because I can wear crop tops underneath them and look cute like that. So.
This is so funny. This is literally so funny.
What?
I see this video where it's like showing like Del's dad, right?
Hope you're all enjoying the podcast. We live on Friday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We talk about the most random shit, and you watch it with your eyes.
Okay, you ready for our next segment? Kids
Forgot about
list! Drop the kid list, baby! Drop the kid list.
This is not a joke. We joke about this because it's our podcast.
Okay, so kid list dropping time. Do we want to do like one at a time?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go dark for a second because my flashlight is my source of light.
So I only have examples on here for some of these.
Yeah, I kind of have more now.
I didn't finish going through them, but I know them off the top of my head, so it's fine. So first one that I want to say is Marinette. Reason being, I'm fucking clumsy. I have fallen up flights of stairs too many times to count. It's really, really bad. I'm also blind as a bat when I take off my glasses, so I bump into walls a lot. And I end up with bruises on my legs that I have no idea where they came from. And I also can't walk, I waddle, so people make fun of me for that. So yeah, I'm clumsy. When I have a crush, I crush very hard, to the point where their social media is everything. I go through their social media 10 times a day. If I have a crush on you, I will look at your Discord status when you don't think anybody's looking at your Discord status. I do. I look into the little things, the way that people text me, the way that people do practically anything. If you are making a TikTok, I'll probably look into that and think, Do they like me? Probably not, but I can pretend. Yeah, I crush a little bit too hard. And then I also put a lot of pressure on myself. I try to do too many things at once, and then I forget bigger things. So, I put too much on.
Yay!
Yay! You want to go next?
Sure.
Say one.
My first person that I chose was Gene Belcher from Bob's Burgers. This is the tattoo of his hairline, if you can't tell. So, he's very, creative. Makes a lot of music with, like, fart sounds, and I feel like that's just something I do all the time. I don't make music, but I do incorporate Nestle tunes when I can. Makes inappropriate jokes all the time. Chip knows this because we have had class together over the course of the 4 years.
I also
do make a lot of inappropriate jokes.
I definitely am not the person to be like, oh, inappropriate joke. I definitely like, what's it called? Instigate it. I definitely instigate it.
Gene in the show is not labeled as popular, but does talk to a lot of the popular kids on a constant basis. And you can tell who's popular and who's not. And believe it or not, I do talk to a lot of popular kids.
I don't.
I know it's wild. I do.
I don't.
And yeah, that's why I feel I am Gene Belcher.
My next one is Adora from the 2018 She-Ra reboot. Like I said with Marinette, I put a little too much on myself. I kind of have like one of those hero complexes where I feel like nothing about me matters unless everything else is 100% fine with everybody else. So like if I was in a fucking ditch and I was dying and you said, I need stitches, but I only had enough stitches to heal myself, I do it for you instead. Because I'm that kind of person. And that's kind of what Adora does too. She puts herself before other people, and it kind of like, it's not good for her. Dumb blonde. I'm not blonde right now, but I am naturally blonde. Yes, if I'm very stupid. I say things where it's like, girl, you have to use your head before you speak. Please. What?
Then, because she's blonde, forgets sometimes. And that's okay. We still love her.
Just scroll down.
Can you give me like 1 second?
Welcome to the BBC podcast where we bully our friends.
And then, another thing is...
I winked at the wrong eye.
I got distracted by Olive laughing at me. So other than the main character complex and the dumb blonde thing, I definitely put friends first, which I pretty much is the same thing except a little bit more broad. I put my friends before myself. Okay, next person for you.
I put Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. Most of the time, Tigger's a very energetic person because he's happy, and Chip knows this. When I get happy, I get so like loud and energetic. So people remind me that I'm like very loud, and then I get sad because when you're like loud, it's because like you're excited and passionate. Tigger is tall, and though I am short around my friends, I am considered above average height. I'm 5'7". So go me. And Tigger smiles a lot. Like, no, I'm not smiling now, but I do smile a decent amount. That's a good flex of mine. BC Podcast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Before I get into my next kin, I just want to say that my 11-year-old sister is texting her friends, these nuts. Her friends. her friends are 11 and don't know what that means. So one of them had to explain what these nuts are to another one of her friends. Olive, you're 11. Sometimes you have to remember that your friends, they don't have older
Every
siblings.
single one of them. Every single one of them knows what they mean, except for Ellen. She's a
Doesn't matter, you're
So-
11.
So I got a text.
What?
I got a text from Candace.
No. Candy's nuts fit in your mouth?
I thought you were gonna fall.
I'm not gonna fall for it. I have an olive. Okay, so my next one that I have on my list is Vaishni. And I just want to talk about how, first of all, Vaishni is... Oh, love her. So, the reason why I put Vaishni on my... Ow! That was my knee. I can't go through a podcast without hurting myself. So, back what I was saying. Vaishni, right? So the reason I put Vaishni on here is because number one, daddy issues. Number two, I am very sassy, and if someone tries to hurt me or my friends, not really so much me, but if someone crosses me in a way that I'm like, fuck you, or hurts my friends in any way, shape, or form, I will kill their asses. I will ruin their life. And people have seen it firsthand because I make people disappear. Magic. And basically Weiss does the same shit. If someone hurts her friends, she doesn't hold back. Except she has a weapon and I don't, so. And then she's also kind of like, I don't know how to explain this properly, but she's very introverted when it comes to meeting new people. She doesn't want to meet new people, but where I sometimes like to, there's other times where I just kind of stick to my friend group. Like, if we go to a party and I have my friends there, but there's other people around, I will not talk to those other people. I won't, because I know people there. So, like, what the fuck is the point? I'd rather be alone.
Just send me 10 videos of Wilbur just standing.
Give?
No.
Please.
Also, a new person on my meeting people list, and she goes to the top automatically. Natasha Negovanlis, Canadian actor and co-host of Carmilla. Had to throw that in.
You want to go with your next kin?
Sure. Put Eeyore for Winnie the Pooh. And we're going to my sad side. When Eeyore gets depressed, he doesn't really talk to anyone. That is also me. When I get depressed, don't talk to people, really. Stay quiet. When Eeyore's sad, he's in a corner by himself. I have done that multiple times when I'm sad. And I tend to wear a decent amount of blue because blue looks good on me, just like Eeyore. He's just naturally a blue color, and I don't know if people have noticed this, but I do wear a decent amount of blue, like on streams and stuff. You know, not now because I'm wearing my work clothes, but I rock blue. Your turn.
Okay. Can you throw this out for me, please?
You were asking me, and I was like,
Liv, you're literally in my room. Just throw it out.
Fine, I'm gonna walk over anyway.
Thanks, babe.
Lazy bug.
Okay, so the next character that's on my list would be Amity Blight. And it's kind of like some of the same reasons as I put before with Adora and Marinette, is like she puts a lot on herself. Another reason is internal homophobia is a thing. Okay? You ever look at a girl and just be like, wow, she's so pretty. I would date her. But I'm not allowed to do that. Because I can't do that. Other people could do that. But I can't do that. And then you, like, put yourself in, like, a really bad place because you overthink, and then it hurts. And that's kind of something she does, until she realizes that she's in love with Luce, and then can't fucking change that, because there's always that point where you, like, really fall head over heels, but yeah, that's another reason why for Amity. And, yeah, I would also say that, like, how do I put this in a way that's not... In my past, I stuck myself in the wrong groups. And this is what, like, Amity does with Skara and Basha. She puts herself in this group of people because... The names? Is it the names? Basha? Yeah, I know. She puts herself in that group because it's really all she knows, other than Willow. But, they made fun of Willow, so she wouldn't go with Willow. Thank you, baby.
Wait, I have to stop you for 1 second. When Olive came into the room, like, you see how, like, okay, so on my screen, our doors are kind of, like, of a line. I thought someone was walking through my closet door. I got so terrified. I was about to shit myself. I was so scared. Oh. I'm sorry.
So, she does this thing where she hangs around people that she knows she's kind of like a bystander in a way. When, like, they all, like, got rid of Willow and she wasn't able to talk to Willow anymore, like, and she hung around the wrong people. I've done that before, but I haven't bullied anyone. I was the one being bullied. But, like, I just kind of stick to what I'm used to. And I feel like that's definitely something she does, like, friend group-wise. Because she doesn't know anybody else until she meets Luce. You wanna go? Do you have another one?
I got like 3 more. I don't know how many you put, but...
I've got more in my head than I have on that paper, so...
So another person I put was Todd Chavez from BoJack Horseman. He's kind of like a form of me in the sense of, like, doesn't really do much. He's dumb. People consider him dumb, but I think some of his ideas were actually really smart. Probably says a lot. And he's part of the LGBT community. Part of the A part of the community. I'm part of the C.
Wait, what's the A for?
Sexual.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, he legit has a job of just, like, not really doing anything. And, like, I aspire to do that. 3.
What?
That's great.
Oh, okay.
Turn.
Okay. Yang Xiaolong. First of all,
I don't really care about what they say.
she's a JoJo Siwa Kinney.
I have to link.
Hey, Jojo Siwa, I also want to meet her. Jojo, come on the podcast.
Just
Hideaway the band.
yeah, because look at that, I got
Oh
blamed.
my god, I love them.
I'm with the band, that's also a good show. Sorry.
No, I said Hideaway. That's my vocal teacher's band. So yeah. So Yang Xiaolong. First off, she's like the mom friend of the group where she puts her friends first, but she also takes care of them. That's probably because Ruby, her little sister, is in the group, like in the friend group, but she does the same thing for everyone around her. This one's a big one. She tries to hide when she's upset, and I don't mean like run away and hide like Blake does. I mean she hides her feelings from people. Like she doesn't open up. The one time she opened up about her feelings, and she had PTSD too because she got her arm ripped off. She has PTSD, and this woman would not, for the life of her, say anything that ever bothered her. but she's so, like, she refuses to open up, and there was only 2 times she actually opened up. One was to Blake when she talked about her mom, and the other one was to Weiss when she talked about how upset she was that Blake left. Twice. There's 8 volumes. There's 8 fucking seasons, and she opened up twice. And this character has the most trauma I've ever seen in a character in her life. And I do the same thing. I don't open up about anything that bothers me. If something bothers me, I will stick it like that forever. That's not good.
Until therapy.
Yeah, and then the third thing, she's really confident, like, in the way that, like, she is. Like, she dresses however the fuck she wants to dress. She does whatever the fuck she wants to do. She's just got this, like, confidence that I love, and I aspire to be, and I try to do. So, Yang Xiaolong, everybody. She's got big tits, a nice ass, and a great personality.
Okay, my next one. BoJack Horseman from the show BoJack Horseman. We all know BoJack Horseman has childhood trauma from his father, and even his mother, but mainly his father. Aha! Same. Now, we all know that when he had a crush on Diane, crushed hard. Same here. Then, when he got heartbroken by said crush, he spiraled. And he, like, didn't talk to anyone for a good couple, like, maybe a good year. Same here. And yeah, may not be like a famous actor, but I'm here. Hey. I think that was a good one, not gonna lie.
Who's the girl that sings the song? Don't stop dancing till the curtain calls.
I don't know.
I don't know, but she's in BoJack Horseman, and I want to watch it because of her.
Maybe Princess Caroline, I think her name is.
I don't think she's. What else does she do? She has one line where she's like, "I want to be an architect." That's about all I know about her. She's got brown hair.
So specific.
Got brown hair. Her makeup's like really shitty. Hold on, I could show you. I could find something. Hold on. I know.
BoJack Horseman, you
pictures of her all the time on my For You page.
Would it be Diane? Is it a human or an animal? That could help a lot.
Human.
Well, it might be Diane then.
Is that her name? I don't know.
That's another main character in the show.
Don't stop dancing till the curtain falls. Watch me be singing the song wrong. I don't know. It's like all over my For You page.
Is that
So.
the Grim Reaper?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
No joke, he got a skull. Something.
Welcome to Sonic. What's your order?
Look up.
What? Oh.
I was gonna hide
It's like there's a skull. I'm like, yes.
I do.
He does have a skull. I forgot about that.
Want me to get nerdy again for all?
Huh?
Want me to get nerdy again?
She can't hear you.
Dang, that's sad. Tell her to watch the stream.
No, because then you'll hear double.
Oh.
That's never a good idea.
Got this at Walmart for like $10.
What the fuck is this character? Why can't I find the cosplays now? No, that's Marceline.
Why?
Marceline, the vampire queen. Where are you?
Where are you?
Angel of my nightmare.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. What was that YouTube channel? Avaravo? Avo
I'm
Avo?
so sorry.
Avo Ravo? Ravo Bavo? I don't know, I forgot. Mommy, I threw up. It's okay. How to be a baddie. No, literally, where is it? Oh, I found it. Sarah Lynn. Sarah Lynn's her name.
Oh, Mabel!
Huh?
The girl who voices Mabel.
She does? I knew her
Like
voice was
99% sure.
familiar. I knew her voice was familiar. Of course, that's why. I
Yeah,
like her.
Sarah Lynn. Oh my god, how could I forget
That's
about
why I like
little Sarah
Lynn,
Lynn?
because her voice is Babel. Duh.
And Louise from Bob's Burgers.
I thought that she was Kat Dennings is her last name, I think. From basically Darcy Lewis from WandaVision for a minute, because when I first started watching, they have like similar voices, but not the same person. Okay, so next on my kins list is Nora Valkyrie. That's because she is super hyper.
So you're about to say super hot.
Yeah, she's super hot. She's got big titties, you know the drill. She's a ginger. Anyways, she's super hyper, which I am super hyper. Like, I literally don't need anything to be this hyper. I am this hyper 24/7 unless I'm asleep. She forms an attachment to people very easily. Like, she's very friendly, outgoing. She's got a lot of trauma. She's got no parents, but like I have parents, so.
Like, they're not together.
I'm a half
They're not together,
orphan.
no.
Daddy and mommy don't love each other no more.
Stop! You're literally making me cry. F off, Olivia.
Literally, that's what they told me. I was
Oh.
older than you. Shut up. At least it wasn't Nathan. Nathan was really like 4.
It's childhood trauma, eh?
Why did Brennan just text us the government has no jurisdiction over this ass, and then burrito?
Remy, some thick thighs. Or that's just a big butt. Can't tell.
Burrito.
I love burritos. Oh my god, is he watching the podcast?
I don't know.
Hope so. He's gonna be on here at some point.
He's not watching the podcast. That is so weird. Why did he just send burrito and then that picture? What's another?
Maybe he's
different,
drunk.
I literally had another one. No, when he's drunk, he gets super happy. He's like, I love you guys. You guys are my best friends. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Things that he would
That's
never say
true.
to us in person.
He gets deep emotions drunk.
Yeah, we were on the phone with him on Christmas. That's offensive. Oh my god, I love Mattea. So
I feel like when I turn 21, I feel like I should get drunk for the podcast, and then we'll see what type of drunk I get. I feel like it's gonna be like either very sad drunk or mild anger drunk. Party drunk.
okay, here you go. Your next one.
Okay. Next one is Wall-E. Oh, little Wall-E there. From the movie Wall-E. Now, we know he is very hardworking. And when I have a project that I want to do, I am very hardworking for that project. But he's also determined as heck. Again, for stuff I want to do, I'm determined as heck. Like this podcast. I'm determined as heck to make this podcast one of the best podcasts ever. You know, it's just so much fun. It's me talking with one of my best friends. And we have class together. Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. Right. Oh wait, I gotta stay on track. He's always curious. Whenever he finds an object, he can get so fixated on it. And when I watch the movie, which might also explain a lot, I would get so fixated on that object too. Like he would find a what's it called? He'd find like a Rubik's Cube, solve it in like not even 8 seconds. And add to his collection of other fixed Rubik's Cubes, and like I would just be so like excited about that Rubik's Cube. I've never saw the Rubik's Cube. Always wanted to. And he also falls in love pretty easily. Not saying I fall in love easily. But if someone pretty walks by and I notice looks, but what I notice more is personality.
Cause that would be absurd behavior for little Miss Perfect. Sorry.
It's just like, remember the scene where like he meets Eve and he's like, oh my god. Well, he doesn't obviously say because, you know, all he can go is just until Eva.
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 Wowie.
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 I would, okay, so off topic, I really want to get a Wally tattoo, but with him in the fire extinguisher, like when he's in space. I think that would be so cool.
Hi again. Oh my god, my voice just cracked. Hi again.
We're saying hi to.
Chat.
Hi, chat. If you like this content, follow the BBC podcast.
Ooh,
Starting in like late June, I will be hosting the podcast for people that follow me on my channel because right now I can't really do that.
Should we? Oh my god, I'm itchy all of a sudden. Oh my god. So, I don't know if you guys have me on Twitter or anything, but like yesterday I kind of tweeted something. I was like, oh my god, I was gonna go to bed, right? And I like cleaned up my room and everything. And I went to go to lay in bed and I lifted up my blankets and I got comfortable in my blankets and I turned my head to the right and there's a bug literally this big on my pillow. And I freaked out. What? I have no idea. It was this big though. And I freaked out and I threw my pillow on the floor, but it wasn't off the pillow. It was on the bed now. And it was crawling around on my bed sheets and I was like, ew, it's so gross. So then I called my dad and I kept staring it down because it wasn't hard to miss. It was literally this big. And I was like, Dad, please, there's a bug in my room. I get that it's like 10 o'clock at night and you're trying to sleep because you have work tomorrow. But please, this thing is terrifying. So, the first, like, 3 calls he didn't answer. I don't know if he just didn't have his phone or something. But I texted him, like, Dad, please. There's a big-ass bug. And then I texted his fiance, I don't mean to bother you or anything, but can you please tell my dad there's a bug in my room and I need him to come downstairs and kill it? So he came downstairs and he was like, where's the bug? And I pointed to it and he goes, oh, that little thing? I'm like, that is not a little bug! That is not a little bug! Where in what world is that a little bug? That thing could kill me! Could kill me!
I don't know, America's got some pretty big bugs.
So, I don't do well with bugs.
Do you know who's got bigger bugs? Australia.
Oh my god, ew, I can never move to Australia.
And Florida.
No, you're
I know
kidding,
that's a
right?
state in the US, but some of their spiders
I
are
want
really
to go
cool.
to Florida. I want to live in Florida. You didn't have to tell me that. I already knew about the alligator and crocodile thing. You didn't have to tell me about the big ass bugs.
I mean, no big spiders the size of my head.
Sometimes there's snakes in your toilets.
Olive, just please stop talking to me.
That's true. I mean, not true.
Maybe I don't want to move to Florida anymore. Maybe I'm gonna take my entire family.
Just get
that's
really,
currently
really, really
in
good
Florida
plumbing.
and bring them over to somewhere else where it's hot.
We'll go to California. There's earthquakes there.
Oh, I'm gonna miss our bestie.
Oh yeah, Jordan. Oh, we could just invite her on the podcast when we get extra lonely from her.
Be like, hey babe, come on the podcast.
We'll be like, it's 5 p.m. I got classes. We'll be like,
I don't care.
no,
Get
6
on the
p.m. for
podcast.
her. Okay, join the Discord.
Okay, join the Discord. Okay, join the Discord. But like, ooh. But like, I don't know if I told you that. I keep hitting my mic. I don't know if I told you this, but that day when we asked you to do your, personality test thing, we were looking up characters. Like the personality test thing, like the 4-letter thing. I'm ENFJ, and she's INTP, I believe. And
Take a screenshot of what I was.
she's literally every character under her thing is characters that I literally had a crush on in my youth. Literally so many characters that I had a crush on in my youth, including Zane from AFMAL. She's literally like lover material. Maybe that's why we're besties.
Talking about this, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, I got the ESFP. ST.
I literally, half of my kins on my kin list are the same personality type as me. Which I think is funny. Like, super funny. I have other kins that I just can't think of off the top of my head. But, yeah.
Hey, I'm realizing since we don't have class on Friday, we'll be plenty energized for the podcast.
True. That is true.
Hey, since we have some extra time, do you want to talk about like our classes real quick and like how we have a class together?
I don't want to give away too much because I feel like personal.
No, we don't have to go into like too much detail, but like we just have a class together at the same time.
Yeah, we have a class together.
I'm so excited about it.
It's cool. I'm also getting bumped up into a level 2 music theory class in my freshman year. So that's pretty exciting. I actually like music theory. I just don't like when the professor doesn't know how to properly teach music theory and then I have to ask other people.
The student success coach had to like tell the school like she has experience.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I do. I do. Because I have programs, and I've been taking piano lessons since I was 9, vocal lessons since I was 6. I know what I'm doing. I'm a songwriter. But I'm a cheerleader! I can't be gay!
Do you want to add her to the list?
I'm a homosexual! Sorry, I have not watched that movie. I want to watch that movie so bad.
It's a good movie.
So bad. It's called But I'm a Cheerleader. I want to watch it. It's literally on my watch later on YouTube, free with ads. So it's literally free with ads. So I want to watch it.
I would watch
so
it
bad.
again.
I literally want to watch it so bad.
I feel like our friend group should have a movie night when we're all at college and Brennan's at Air Force training.
I don't want to think about leaving.
We're not leaving.
No, like our
Just
friend
Jordan
group.
and Brennan.
That's so sad.
No one's leaving the friend group. We're all still gonna be friends.
Yeah, but we're gonna be so far apart. And then what if Brennan, God forbid, dies? I said
Me
no,
and Jordan were literally talking about how odds are he's gonna get kicked out. He was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta start training now." His boot camp in like fall.
Oh wait, he's actually going through with it?
Supposedly.
Oh my god. My mom's like, my mom, you know how my mom is. She said that I should write him letters and start each one off with, or put it at least somewhere in there with, LOL, it's like I'm writing you a love letter, LOL. I'm like, Mom? Why are you
Love
like
Sophia's
this?
mom.
Why are you like this? No, not from her, from me. She's pushing it to the limit. She wants this more than anybody.
It's weird that like when we all go to like I called it okay, so I call it big kid college, like like staying at the dorms. Like, I feel like, we're going to like little kid college because it's community college.
Yeah.
So it's basically like high school, but like college.
I mean,
Big kid college, you stay at a dorm. You live on your own practically. And yeah. Like when we do that, I feel like we all have to like in a way write each other letters.
sometimes I think about how this year I will be the exact age that my older sister was when she started watching us.
That's weird.
I know, right? Just a little weird.
You ever think about like your childhood babysitter and like where they are now?
Yes.
I had a crush on my
One of them's in
babysitter.
Russia, the other one's in Italy, so.
Okay. I know where mine
I'll
is.
explain. So I had 4 babysitters in my entire life. The first one was Russian. Her name was Angela, and she came from Russia. So all of her family was in Russia, and she babysat my cousin for a very long time. So my mom, when she needed a babysitter, when my parents needed a babysitter, they first contacted her because she was no longer babysitting my cousin. So she was like, hey, you work for my family, I trust you. Can you please babysit us? And she taught us a lot of Russian. Like, Olive still talks about the show sometimes. Masha Misha? That was a show that we used to watch with Angela. And then for family reasons and personal reasons, she had to go back to Russia. And then we had a babysitter after that. Her name was Renee, and she quit because, well, she quit, but didn't tell anyone she quit and just wasn't showing up. So she quit, but she was also fired because she would constantly complain about us and like not pay attention to us. It was weird.
She hated me because I always went on her back because I was little.
Yeah, she didn't like Olive. And then our third babysitter was Olive was a baby at the time. She was like,
Wasn't it like Jennifer?
she was like 4. No, her name was Jessica. Her name was Jessica.
Jessica.
Jessica was our third babysitter. She was amazing. She was so sweet. And we used to play teacher a lot, me and my family friend and Olive. And she would play teacher with us, and she would be willing to be a student and learn in our little classrooms. So she was just the greatest. Like, she was so sweet. She would play with us. She
She was like Alonia.
Yeah, she was. But Alonia is more like an adult. Like, she more takes care of like older kids. I feel like I would explain that. But so Jessica left to Italy. I don't remember why, but I just remember she left to Italy. But she decided to be a teacher for younger grades. So she was definitely like a kids kind of person. Like, she cared a lot about kids.
Yeah, based on like what you're saying, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, she loved kids. And then my last babysitter is my sister, Alonia. And yeah, like, she was with us from when I started to become a teenager and my parents went through that whole like divorce thing to about 2 years ago. So
Aw.
she still comes to every one of my birthday parties, every one of my big events. She'll be there. Like, you've seen her before at one of my birthday parties. She was the one with the short hair, and she had the boyfriend with her. She was there.
I'll take your word
She
because I
usually is
believe
there.
you.
She is there. She's my sister. Like, she literally just sometimes comes over. And she's like, she literally, like, my mom is her mom. Just straight up. She just comes over sometimes.
I love that.
Charlie doesn't really like her, though. Charlie bites her all day long. Because
Charlie is
because she smells
special.
like Benny. Because she smells like Benny, and Benny's also very aggressive. Benny is Alonia's dog, so. But
Charlie's special
Charlie
though.
is special. Charlie's a special breed. He's a shitty poo. I find it funny how me, Olive, and Alonia all have that prefix of IA at the end of our names. Yeah, like, it really is my mom's kids. Like, all three of us. Just straight up, like...
I like that.
So, yeah.
My babysitter got fired. So she babysat me for a bunch of years, and we would do all this stuff. And one day, me, her, my mom, my sister, my aunt, my older cousin, who was a boy, my younger cousin, all went to Hurricane Harbor. He had to watch me. I went because I like stayed in like the kiddie area because I was like 4 or 5 or something like that. I was in elementary school, I think. And everybody else like went around. He wanted to go hang out with my cousin. So he went like over to the wave pool and she went with him. I didn't know what was going on. I was just having the time of my life on the little pirate ship. There's like a little slide. I went down the slide and then like I noticed like no one was there and I was like, so I wandered around Hurricane Harbor for like an hour trying to look for everyone. And then eventually a lifeguard saw me and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I can't find my mom and my babysitter." And then another half hour went and then we went back to where we were. Don't know how we got there, to be honest. But I saw my grandma. No one ever talked about it, or not in front of me at least. Then she just didn't babysit anymore.
Apparently, my aunt babysat my mom when she was little. So, my mom's brother's wife babysat my mom with her friend.
Fun!
Yeah, I heard about it. We were in Aruba and they were talking about it because the friend was there and she was like, "Do you remember when I used to babysit you?" And my mom was like, "Yeah, I do." You would, and then my aunt was like, "You would always run off to go hang out with somebody else and I would be stuck babysitting her. I don't want to hear it." So, yeah.
Imagine that being explained at the wedding. "Oh, how'd you meet?" I babysat his sister.
No, that's not actually how they met though. Like, my mom did not remember that, and neither did my uncle. But they met through the friend that was supposed to be babysitting my mom. So, I mean, it's just crazy how life works.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
My babysitter's a vampire.
She's
First
the
episode,
girl
Erica was technically
next
supposed to babysit.
door.
Then Sarah ended up babysitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boom.
Again, the show deserves justice. If you want us to do a My Babysitter's a Vampire episode, let us know on Twitter or on our TikToks with #BBC
We
Podcast.
should remake those.
She's a girl
That'd be
next
Erica.
door.
Erica was so hot.
I'll be Ethan because then I could date Sarah.
Ethan was very cute. Ethan's probably one of the reasons why I like skinny little brown-haired gamer boys.
If my hair wasn't curly, I could definitely do Ethan's look. His it's curly, but it's not like my level curly.
I do not look anything like Erica. Erica's hot. I'm a social reject. She's the girl next door.
Next door. Heart that's pure. She's the girl next door.
She's for me.
Baby, what you
You know, I
getting
wanted
this
to be a
morning?
vampire so bad when I was a kid. I was always in love with supernatural
Singing
things.
in you
Like, I always had like a really big connection to like supernatural type of things, like witches, wizards, vampires, werewolves, spirits.
She's the girl next door.
Literally, like Always love them. Always. That's like how I think what really makes you like the difference between like a popular kid and a weirdo is if you've ever had any sort of connection with supernatural stuff. If you ever felt any connection with supernatural things. Like if you looked at a vampire and said, I wish I was a vampire, you're weird. If you looked at a vampire and said, ew, what? You're probably not weird. Unless you watch Vampire Diaries, then you're just straight. But that's only because you don't want to be a vampire. You want to fuck the vampire. Just keep saying what you want.
Pinky with a bloodsucker.
Keep saying what you want, but you know that I'm right. You know that I'm right. That's all I want to say. I don't want your 50 Shades of Grey bullshit. I just want to be a fucking vampire. Let me live.
Starts a fanfic on Wattpad of Chip and a vampire.
No. I'm a 21st century vampire!
Ah!
Lil Huddy.
Just got attacked by my phone. Beep, 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 beep,
I
beep,
drink
beep,
the
beep.
blood of my enemies. I squish their guts out, and I feed them to zebra in my backyard.
Don't say bleh, bleh, bleh.
I don't say bleh, bleh, bleh. It's really funny because our friend looks like Mavis. And then I saw a TikTok where it said, why do all cancers look like this? And it was a photo of Mavis. And I sent it to her because she's a cancer, and I said, didn't we have this conversation before? And she said, yes, we did. Do you remember the photo that I'm talking about, her boyfriend?
Yeah, I do.
That was a very good time. Why do
That was
I
a
feel
funny
like time
time.
is going by so slowly right now? We have a half an hour.
Oh my god. I mean, we could end early. Like, we say that we end around 11 or 11:30.
But I don't want to end at 11 because then I have to wash off my makeup and I have no makeup wipes.
What are you gonna do at 11:30 then?
Cry.
I mean, what else can we talk about though?
Oh my god. So, you probably aren't into this, I don't know if you are. But Dream SMP, there's a song called Revived that's coming out. And it's so good. It's stuck in my head. White streak in my hair but no stress now. Treat other guys looking like a mess now. Driving off the tracks, but I'm back and I've seen hell, but this is a bit more my style. I'm alive, I'm revived, I survived, you surprised, gonna cry about it? You should see the other guys. I've returned and I've waited my turn. A decade of time to make everything mine. It's just so good!
Does this mean there's gonna be a season 2 of the Dream SMP?
I believe so, yes. People are saying it's ending soon and then season 2 is gonna start. But,
Yeah, because like they have to go with the updates with the Ks and such.
Oh, doesn't it update for you though?
I mean, I think so, but like maybe just like automatically to go with the style and such. Change up texture packs, maybe be like, whoa, all new mods. I don't really watch much of the Dream SMP, but I feel like they could incorporate some really, really, really cool mods in there.
Dude, I want to play Origin mod, but I have zero idea how to download it.
Play what?
The Origin mod.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said something else. I can't help you there because I play on console. Console's fun.
But, oh, Olive just downloaded yesterday. She downloaded Java Minecraft. We were playing yesterday. We streamed it. It was live. And I wanted
What
to borrow
happened?
that.
So what happened on stream?
So, for those of you who didn't watch the stream, like Vic, we went around for an hour looking for a place to live. And then we kept dying, so we said this is the last time we're doing this. And we found a really good spot on a little lake pond, lake thingy. I was gonna say pond, but that's definitely not a pond. And we are building our house on that lake right now.
Are you gonna do a live stream again, like a part 2?
Yeah, I want to. Not tonight,
Yeah.
because it's 11 and Olive is supposed to be sleeping.
I have work at 1 tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to stay up too late. Oh my god, can we talk about this real quick? Okay. I don't think any of you do this because I'm not normal, but I am obsessed with the Bridgerton series, the Bridgerton book series. I'm obsessed. I finished book 1, and by the way, the show is a lot better than the book. I'm not even gonna lie. The show was great. If you have not watched Bridgerton on Netflix, watch Bridgerton on Netflix. Please. It is the best thing to ever exist. If you like princesses, if you like royalty, if you like 1800s England, there's not really a lot of royalty, but there's a queen and a prince and a duke and a duchess.
Prince Philip?
No. I don't remember his
The
name. He's
fanfic.
like a minor character. But it's just a really good show, and it's a fake relationship. It's a fake relationship. So if your favorite fan fiction trope is fake relationship, watch that. Watch Bridgerton. It is so good. It is the best fake relationship trope I have seen in a very long time. To the point where I actually read the books and I'm into the series, which says something because I don't read often. Well, I read fanfics, but I don't read often. So I'm on book 2 now, and it's Antony's book. So Antony's the first brother of the Bridgertons. There's 8 kids, and they are all named alphabetically in order. So there's Antony, Benedict, Colin, Daphne, who's the person being wed in the first season / first book. Then there's Eloise, Francesca, Hyacinth, and then Gregory, and then their mom's name is Violet. And so the second book is Antony's book, where he gets married, and it's gonna be an enemies to lovers. I see it already. I'm only on chapter 5, I believe, maybe 6. Hold on, let me check. I just started it a little while ago. I read it every night before bed. I'm on chapter 5. So it's the Sheffield household. So that contains Kate, Edwina, and Mary Sheffield. And basically, the plot is Antony wants to finally settle down. He's a rake, by the way, which if you don't know what that means, chill. Rakes is the term for someone for a man who's kind of like a man whore, pretty much. He, sleeps with a lot of women, flirts with a lot of women, but he's, the most notorious rake. So he's, when you think of...
A player.
Yeah, like a player. When you think of a player, the first thing that comes to your mind is Antony Bridgerton. So he's like, I finally want to settle down and get married. And his brothers are making fun of him. They're like, boy, you are a player. You are not gonna settle down and get married. I doubt it. And he's like, okay, Heidi check.
Oh, I was stretching and then I saw my butt and I was like, oh, I got a nice butt.
So,
Just ooh.
So Antony's like, hold on. So Antony's like, I'm going to marry someone who I'm not in love with because I don't believe in love. Well, he does believe in love because his parents were happily married, but he doesn't want to believe in love. He doesn't want to be in love with someone because
love is a
scam.
scam.
He's a player. So he says that he's going to date the diamond of the season, which is Edwina. But she's an 17-year-old girl, and he's a player.
Legal.
I mean, in that time, anything was anything. They didn't, you wouldn't get canceled for that. They literally would put their daughters up for men who were 50 years old. And then they would give him money. They would give him money to marry her. That's what happened in the 1800s. Literally. Deadass. So, basically, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna marry Edwina because she's the diamond of the season. She's the prettiest girl in that season. And the seasons are like dating things. So, like, every season they put new girls into the dating thing. And then these men would come and be like, yes, I would like to marry your daughter. And then they would get married. Whatever. So, the thing is, Edwina doesn't have a father or a brother. So it's just her, her mother, and her sister. And Edwina's like, I trust my big sister Kate to decide for me if a man is good enough to be my husband. Because you know how normally now in modern day time, a guy asks the parents for their blessing before he proposes?
Yes.
It's like that. Like, you have to ask the blessing.
Yeah.
So, instead of asking the mother's blessing, she's like, no, you have to get my sister's blessing. And
Smart.
Kate meets Anthony, and she already has, like, so much, like, I guess knowledge of him being a rake. And she's like, yeah, no, I'm not having my sister date that. She wants to date a scholar. She wants to date an intelligent man, not this piece of shit who's going to play with her heart like a guitar.
Smart.
So it's really good. And he's like slowly falling in love with her, with Kate, not with Edwina, with Kate, the older sister. So it's good. It's really good. It's a good enemies to lovers. We love that. That's everybody's favorite.
Enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers.
Love.
Love by love.
What's love got to do?
Love.
Can you tell we're all getting exhausted and losing our minds?
I'm always losing my mind. My mind is in nowhere land.
You know what I want to do?
Bonk. Bonk.
I want to
Bonk.
go to the chocolate factory from Willy Wonka.
Bonk.
I just want to take a bath in that pool. Not bath, I want to swim.
I one time got bullied on the internet for looking like an Oompa Loompa.
You are.
Yeah, so, asshole. Fuck you. First of all. Second of all, I was cosplaying Monica Toa in my freshman year of high school, so I was literally 13, and she's got a green wig, and I was really tan at the time because it was like the end of summer. So when I wore the wig, my face looked like orange, and like I was like a beginner cosplay, so I barely knew how to do makeup. So like if you asked me to do my eyeliner, it would be a straight up line that didn't connect to my eye. So, it was really bad. And someone had like this hate page for Danganronpa cosplayers and posted a photo of me on it and was like, LOL, they look like an ugly ass Oompa Loompa. And I was like 13. And this really sweet cosplayer, her name's Katie Cat Yo. I don't know if that's still her username, but it was back then. And she literally, like, she DM'd me. She was like, hey, I'm so sorry. I just found this, and I'm gonna get it taken down for you. I was like, thank you so much. And she got it taken down. And she was literally so sweet. And she was like, if there's anything you ever need, just come talk to me. And she was literally, like, the sweetest, like, person in the entire world. Like, she was already, like, so much older than me. Like, she was, like, she was already an adult, and I was deadass like a little child. And she was just like, I'm protecting you. Nobody's bullying little baby cosplayers on my territory. No.
That's so cute.
Baby anymore.
But back then I was a baby. Yeah, and we were mutuals on a lot of things. The only like person that really like continued to bother me after that was Snow. But that's like a whole other situation. I don't know if anyone's ever, if you're in the cosplay community whatsoever, you have to know about Snow. Snow the Salt Queen, they are the worst person in the entire world.
They're a Duke.
Yeah. Basically, they go after like, so they did like a lot of bad things in their prime. They used to dance on people's gravestones for TikToks. Yeah. They would sell photos of like nudity cosplay photos of minor characters on the internet. Snow. Weren't they racist too? Yeah, they were very racist. And one of the things that they would do was they would rip off of little kids' content. And I know this because it happened to me firsthand. They would constantly follow me on social media, like on my TikTok, and that back then that was Musical.ly. So they would follow me, go through my stuff, and then unfollow me. Like they would save my audios like for later. And every so often I would see like a Junko cosplay that they would post with one of my Monica audios that I would use for Monica because the characters were so similar. And I would get Snow fan pages, which I don't know if there was like actual Snow fan pages or like them disguised as Snow fan pages, but they would comment on my shit and be like, oh yeah, Snow should do this, and then like literally on my stuff tag them and would be like, yeah, they should do exactly this, like they should steal this little kid's content, you know, like I was like 13. And then they were like, they would like say like, you're literally copying Snow. You're literally like, you're so annoying. You're literally, I was like, I'm 13 and Snow keeps following me and unfollowing me and copying my content that was clearly there first because it has a date and timestamp on it.
I was gonna say, look at the timestamp.
Like, what the fuck? And like, I didn't know how to block back in Musical.ly days. So I just kind of like went through that all. So yeah.
I would just like.
Yeah, they would be like, I'm the IRL Junko. Like that was literally their thing. And I was like, I'm the IRL Monica. So suck it, bitch. And then like a couple years ago, they got a Monica cosplay after years of putting it on their wish list. And they were like, I'm IRL Monica now. And it was literally just a green wig with their old Junko cosplay. So I posted a TikTok basically making fun of them because, you know, I'm an asshole. And this is already me being like closer to being grown up.
She's a Scorpio.
Like 15, 16 years old at this time. And I make like a joke like, haha, bitch, I was here first. And that's because I was one of the first Monica cosplayers on TikTok, on Musical.ly.
And I guess one of the last.
And I was like, yeah, so you're not. You keep ripping off my content. Can you please stop? And I literally like, it got more likes than something, and it got more likes than any other like Monica Toa post I had. So, and then they stopped cosplaying Monica after that. I guess they saw it and they realized I was talking about them, and they stopped cosplaying.
I love that. I think I would have loved to see a war break out.
Literally, like, they need to stop harassing minors. This is something they constantly do. I've heard other
Still do it?
Yeah, I've heard other stories where other people are still getting harassed by them, and they're minors.
I don't get why people harass other people, especially adults on minors.
Literally, like,
Oh my god, I saw a man at work today yell at a bunch of teens because they were just sitting at like some of the tables outside. And I was like,
They're just kids. They're not talking to you. They're not doing anything illegal.
They're assholes, but they didn't do anything wrong at the time.
They're not harming you in any way. Like, I wasn't doing anything that could possibly get on somebody's nerves. I was having fun, making musicallys about me in cosplay. Like, just things like that you shouldn't be made fun of. I mean, not like.
If you don't like the content, you don't have to comment on it. Just like.
No, but like it was like borderline stalker behavior, like copying and getting people to like say really rude shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, don't support Snow. Snow's they keep changing their username. It was Bad Guy Incorporated. Now I think it's some fucking yandere shit.
I think they changed it from that too.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on, let's find out.
Just don't be a duke.
I think I have them blocked. Let's check.
Don't be a duke, and bad things won't happen to you.
Baby.
And advice on the BBC podcast on Fridays at 9 p.m. EST on twitch.tv
Their account was banned.
bees.
I think so.
Wait, no, it can't be.
This account was banned due to multiple community guideline violations. Yandere.free.
If you are the duke, then you'll get cucked by the community guidelines.
Yes! Let's go!
We finally prevailed!
Oh,
It only took 5 years. Yeah. Oh no, 4 years. Wow, wow, wow. Taking back the crown.
Did they make a backup though?
I'm sure they had to. Taking back the crown. Wanna stop and naked.
I keep finding like fan pages, but no like actual. Yo, I think they actually got
Oh
their shit taken down.
yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. Secrets mine, it's mine, everything's mine. Oh yeah.
My favorite thing to do though was go through their account and go all the way to the bottom because they still have their cosplayers from 2017.
Oh, guess what? I have the weekend off for prom, so
Welcome to the block.
I'm good for work for that.
What'd you say?
No, you know how on the weekend of prom I was like, oh, I have to request off from work for that? I only did it. Oh, I also am making a doctor's appointment. Fantastic. Which means I can get access to the building full of endocrinologists, which is also great. Hopefully that can get set up soon. Woo. We're thriving in the world right now.
I just remembered something. Do you remember
What?
that one? I'm talking to Olive, hold on. But I'll say this out loud for stream. There was one post that was made on TikTok, and this was by the time it was TikTok already, like not even just like musically, but TikTok. And there was this one. It was like supposed to be like a joke, and it was like a Mekon cosplayer talking about like how they did. Ugh. And they were like, oh yeah, like I'm a Junko cosplayer, so you can't be a Junko cosplayer. It's like not happening. And then someone wrote like, oh, Monica cosplayers, thank God they're not like this. But yeah, all Junko cosplayers are. I was like, yeah, we're cool. Junko, ... not so much. And then Snow commented, and I don't remember what they said, but I just remember them being like an asshole about it, and they were like, like you're saying what? Like okay, like something like that. But
If it makes Snow feel better, I don't really even know who either of those characters are.
hi, hello there,
Hi.
chat. I'm so sorry.
Chat.
I was looking at TikTok to try to find their account to see if they made a new account or not.
Hi, chat.
But their account is banned. But I think Olive's saying there's a new one.
Dad, did you decide to name the slot Vic?
I'm not naming the slot.
Why? It's such a great name.
Can we make fun of them? What's the account name?
Oh.
Are you typing it in the chat?
I don't know how to spell Yandere.
Just say it out loud so I can.
Oh my god, there's this really fun video game called Yandere Simulator. There's some crap like that. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
Such a cute comment. I hate you. I hope you never get your
Bum, 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 bum. Wow, wow,
Someone said,
wow.
"Oh, Dot, you're back." Dot.
Dang, everyone's like a savage in this. Like, wow.
Not y'all on here acting like you were personally victimized by Snow. I was, bitch! I was!
Oh
But see,
my
the thing
God.
is, nobody knows about it because I was 13. And they kept it undercover, so I don't want to talk to them.
Hey. People really gotta like just chill.
Basically, yeah, Yandere Simulator is why they made their account called.
I like Yandere Simulator. It's a really cool game. They really need to like fund it more so that way they can like finish it.
The creator literally said he's never gonna finish it. Yandere Simulator was what got me into anime.
Oh.
So basically, for those of you who have no idea, I'm a weeb, and like, as if we didn't know this already because I've been talking about being a cosplayer for the past half an hour. It started by me being like 11 or 12 years old, so my sister's age, going through YouTube, watching Sims videos because you know, The Sims, and then
I like
I
The
had
Sims.
YouTube autoplay on. And after watching an entire things of The Sims, it turned to Yandere Simulator. And this was when Yandere Simulator was in the very early stage
Very,
of
very early
development, to where all of the characters looked exactly like Ayano. They all looked the same. You couldn't go inside the school building, and there were weapons right outside, and Senpai didn't move. So, really, really early stages of development, I started watching it, and I would watch all of the updates, literally everything. Like, I was obsessed. And at one point, I went to Google Yandere, but it was not a popular game yet because it was so early in the stages of development. So I Googled it, and what popped up was Yuno Gazai, which, if you don't know who that is, yeah, you probably have a stable life. I just spit everywhere. You're probably mentally stable. But I was like, oh wow, pink hair, kind of hot. Let's watch it. Trauma. So Future Diary is my first anime. I really liked it. I liked watching people murder other people. I think that's something I probably shouldn't admit out loud.
With the most recent update, I like some of the things that they got to incorporate, some creative ways of ending things. But there's also an ending to where you didn't have to go violent.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool.
So, can I just read this out loud?
Yeah.
Alright, if the ocean was clear, people afraid of heights would be
What?
Money is just a coupon that you can use for any store.
Oh.
Is the S or the C silent for science? People who are bad at spelling have more secure passwords than people that are good at spelling. Because they spell everything wrong. You can't predict your own thoughts. Because if you did, you'd already be thinking about it. So weird!
Tell all of it's too late for these thoughts.
If they don't find your own dead body, then you'll miss your funeral. You'll be late for your funeral.
So if it's almost 11:30, do you want to...
It says water tastes different, even though water has no taste.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just
But we gotta end stream first. BBC Podcast, 9 p.m. EST, twitch.tv/Chippies. Soon to also be McCall 3000. Speaking of 3000, that movie Endgame, or it was Infinity War, can't remember off the top of my head, but love you 3000.
Okay, I officially blocked Snow once again. But I didn't forget to leave a hateful comment. Guys, please block Snow. Leave hateful comments on their page. They really deserve it. So
We usually spread nothing but love, but in this case,
but if
this is an
someone's
exception.
harassing you,
It's fair game.
it's fair game, bitches. Alright, babes. I love you bitches so much.
We love you,
Thank
hearts.
you for coming to this week's podcast. We're so sorry about last week. We had plans. But
Yeah, we had to
next week,
celebrate.
we have fun stuff coming up this month that we are so excited to talk to you about and so excited to get you to see and get you involved in. And I know that you guys are gonna love it! So be
Yeah.
sure to join.
Spread the word.
What? Yeah, spread the word. Spread the word. Follow us on TikTok,
Our socials.
on Twitter. Send us stuff through Twitter. Chippy's Live is mine. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Just let it-